Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Country Download, where we bring you all the latest news, headlines, topics in a hurry, and we're coming from all the corners of Nashville right to you. I'm Shane Talent, your host, and we've got Samantha Stevens and the Ant-Man joining me as always.
Hello, boys.
What up? How are you?
Hello, Sam. Hello, Ant-Man. We don't have time for hellos. We can do that later. Let's start the download. Tim McGraw, new album out this week, entitled Two Lanes of Freedom. What do you think, Sam?
Oh my gosh, well, I'm a Tim fanatic, so probably a partial person to ask here. 2 thumbs up. Look, it's contemporary, it's current, it's fresh, but it's still quintessential Tim, and that's what fans want to hear. They want to be able to hear the same artist somewhere in there that they fell in love with back in the Not a Moment Too Soon days, and yes, I just took it to the way back. And you get that with this album. Thumbs up.
I can't help but notice the title, Two Lanes of Freedom. He just had a big shakeup and lawsuit with his old record label, Curb Records.
It has been a kind of inside the industry, a big squabble. I'm not sure the fans are really going to notice any of that. What they will notice is that this CD is fantastic. A couple songs on here written by the Warren Brothers. Their fingerprints are all over it, so it could end up making the CD barely famous. But
Okay, we all love The Voice, and this year it was just announced that Hillary Scott of Lady Antebellum is going to be a mentor on not Blake Shelton's team, but Adam Levine's team. I think this could shake things up.
It could, and but I personally like it. I think that Lady Antebellum has crossed over so much, since the beginning, that I kind of find it a good fit with Hillary Scott and Adam Levine.
But I kind of thought it was a little strange, to be honest with you, because Blake has picked Sheryl Crow as his mentor this season, and now don't get me wrong, Sheryl is rocking her country thing right now, but she's not someone that you would predominantly consider country. So I thought it was pretty interesting that they sort of swapped a little bit. Anyway, I think it's going to work.
What I think is cool about it is that he's bringing in not a pop star. I mean, we all know Hillary can sing her tail off, but he's bringing in a bona fide country star, so I'm excited to see what happens there. Okay, each week we do Twitter Pated, where it's the craziest, wackiest, or sweetest tweet of the week by a country music star, and this week, it's none other than the lovely Carrie Underwood, who recently tweeted, "Woo! Is it wrong of me to think of my hubby looking especially hot sitting in the penalty box? Hashtag bad boy."
Girl, if my husband looked like Mike Fisher, I'd be tweeting everything he did. My husband looks so sexy taking out the trash. My husband looks so sexy changing the channel. You go, Carrie.
I think you have tweeted that, haven't you, Sam?
I have never.
Kids,
I have not.
kids,
I would never.
get along.
I love Carrie.
Okay, pretty cool story here. A new trio called the Henningsens, made up of a daughter, a son, and a father, just recently went to ads for radio and broke a record with 77 ads in their debut single. You both are radio folks. Anthony, what do you think of this?
That's big, especially for a new artist, but any artist to have that. Being that they're a family, I kind of call them the Wilkinsons 2.0. The only thing is the dad doesn't look like every youth pastor I ever had. But the song that they have out right now, amazing.
Yeah, the song's great.
So good.
The only question I have is, does that limit their songwriting abilities? Having dad in the group, you know, Clara is the lead, so to speak, and if she wants to write a song about her blossoming love life, like a lot of young girls do, is that weird to have her dad over her shoulder playing guitar?
I think that he ignores the lyrics and just plays the chords. He just, if he stays ignorant to
I
it
hope
all,
so.
The better it is.
But it's a pretty cool story nonetheless.
It's going to go to number 1.
They made their Opry debut last week. I mean, they've got a brand new video coming out. It'll be cool to see them succeed, especially because it's a rarity for a family with a parent to make it.
Yeah,
special.
All right. Well, speaking of the Henningsens, each week we do the country road and we hit the road, so to speak, and we get a shout out. And the Henningsens, during a recent press junket, were nice enough to give us one here on Country Download.
Hey, Country Download, we're the Henningsens.
We just shot our music video for American Beautiful the other day.
Can't wait for you to see it.
Thanks, guys. That was nice of you. We know how busy you are, and good luck with your new music video. Well, it's Grammy season. The awards are right around the corner, so let's talk about them. I think they should be called the Country Awards because there's a huge country presence this year. Sam, what do you think?
Thank you, Lord. I'm so happy. I mean, it's been long overdue. Last year was a big year, but this year you got Tim and Faith presenting Hunter Hayes. Keith Urban's going to be there. Oh my gosh, Miranda and Dirks are doing a duet, and it's so big. They've been so tight-lipped. Nobody knows what's going on. I can't get anybody to tell me.
Trust me, I've asked I've asked my inner circle, and no one will tell me what they're going to sing, but it should be pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You can't
awesome
get
this
the scoop?
I can't get the scoop, and it's my wife. What's that tell you?
That's pretty bad. I've been trying to bat my eyelashes. Usually it works, and nobody will tell me anything either.
Trust me, I do too, and it doesn't work for me very often either. We talked about nominations. This is pretty interesting. Hunter Hayes is relatively new to the market, right? He's tied for the most nominations with 3, with none other than Taylor Swift.
Who's going to tell him what a gramophone is? Who's going to explain what this little trophy is?
Now, y'all
He's
come
holding
I've never seen one of these before. It's a big horn. Where do you blow into it?
No, listen, if you can write and play all those instruments and do all that he does, you know what's up, trust me.
Very true.
I wouldn't put him past it to be able to play that thing. I promise you,
You're
could probably figure it
right.
out.
Stop. Just
All right,
stop.
so in the news, they've said that Taylor Swift is going to sit down for an interview with some other stars in music business to pay tribute to Whitney Houston. What do you guys think of
last
this?
year was a big time. Right before the Grammys is when Whitney passed away. But she impacted so many artists from so many genres. And, Taylor has kind of conquered both country and pop, let's be honest. I'm just glad that we're at least, represented here a little bit.
And why shouldn't we be? I mean, lest we not forget, Whitney's biggest song, the song that she's probably most recognized for, is I Will Always Love You.
Very true.
And that is a Dolly Parton song.
Yeah.
It's a Dolly song. So, absolutely.
Yeah, well, it's going to be LL Cool J, Bruce Springsteen,
Okay.
Jennifer Hudson, and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And we know that she's kind of been a crossover country and pop, so maybe it was a budget thing. Maybe they just didn't have enough money to
Covered
bring somebody
both
in the
with
pop
one
world.
person. I get it. It works out.
Yeah, well.
So, Taylor, we're going to need you to do a 2 for 1. Are you cool with that?
Right.
All right, guys. Well, the download is complete. We're out of time, but
That's
it's
all.
always good to hang out with
Good to
you.
see you.
That's it. We're out of time, but we'll be back next week, next Friday. And everyone out there, make sure you subscribe to our channel here on Country Now and check out all of our other shows. I'm Shane Talent for Samantha Stevens and the Ant-Man. We will see you next
See you
week.
next
Bye,
week.
y'all.
Bye.